this car came in, it came in with a wrap that was on there forever, so ages on there. We went ahead and took care of it. We took it off and gave it a brand new look. If you remember, on the hood, we spent a lot of hours and time, but it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth the extra work, and it looks phenomenal. Can't wait for the owner to check it out. We also did gloss hot rod red on the bottom, gloss white on the top, so perfect combination. And to finish it off, we ceramic coated it. And yes, you can ceramic coat a wrap, and it does just the same thing as it does for paint. It protects it, and it also makes it super shiny. So definitely recommend you to get it ceramic coated, and I can't wait to show it to the customer, getting ready to let them know that it's ready so they can come and pick it up. The weekend is over. We just finished up this Cadillac Escalade 600, brand new 2023. We went with a matte dark gray, so the matte finish on here is nice. We also ceramic coated it, so this morning we coated it. It's just sitting here and getting ready to get picked up by the customer. They should be picking it up tomorrow. This thing went pretty smooth, nothing too crazy. The only part that I would say to kind of keep an eye on, because it could be tricky, would be the hood. It does have a section down here that is a bit steep, but other than that, it shouldn't be too bad. Everything else pretty smooth. You may be required to use a little bit more material since it's a giant vehicle. Other than that, no complaints on this one. I like how everything went super smooth, all corners, edges, everything is nice. And with that ceramic coating on there, it will be protected, it will last long, super easy to clean. It's even super soft, that's why I keep touching it. Super soft on there. I really like how it came out. I know the customer is gonna be super happy when they see it. That's the perfect color that they were looking for. So can't wait for them to check it out. I also have another car that we're trying to finish up because we wanna finish these cars up for Christmas. So we got Christmas coming up real soon, and everyone wants their cars. I even have another car back there that we also need to squeeze in. But up next is gonna be this one. I gotta finish up wrapping the quarter panel, the hood, and a small piece on the back. Not too bad, but what's bad is gonna be that quarter panel. That's gonna be difficult. We'll see how it goes because it might take a few tries on this one too. I'm hoping not, but we'll see how it goes. We'll try it out. And it's the next day, we're back at the shop. I'm getting ready to take care of this quarter panel. Yesterday, I wasn't able to take care of it because it started to get super cold outside, so we called it a night before it started freezing like crazy. Today, a little bit warmer in here, so I want to go ahead and take advantage of that. The Escalade is gone. Customer picked it up. They were super happy when they saw it, so I'm happy for them. They were able to get it before Christmas, and I want to finish this one up also before Christmas. So we got a few pieces we got to take care of. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this one, and I'll explain what I'm doing as I go. Before we start, I want to go ahead and show you the plan that I have for this panel. I'm going to go ahead and piece it, bottom and top section, and I will have a separate one here, which is gonna be sand red chrome. That sand red chrome accent is gonna look super nice. Customer saw it online on a picture, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of that and make that happen. If you notice, I have my knifeless tape set up right here, kind of down in the middle, splitting this panel in half. And the reason why we're doing that is because we wanna distribute that tension or cut it in half, so like that you have a perfect, super clean look on this side and a perfect and super clean look on the top. Yes, this panel is doable in one piece, but you are gonna have imperfections either on the top or bottom. So I kind of choose to have a cleaner look versus having imperfections on the wrap. Like for example, glue lines, stuff like that that you see on there, those bother me too much, so I'd rather just piece it and have it on there lasting way longer than that. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick. I'm gonna wipe it down one more time and get that material and start laying it. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that bottom section first. I'm gonna make sure to lay that nicely and as clean as possible. So I wanna make sure that when we lay this film, we have glass on this front section. So let's see how it goes. We also gotta make sure that it covers the entire panel because sometimes it may move a bit. I think I need a little bit on my side, right there. A little bit of tension there. Let's go right there. And that's exactly what we want. We want a nice, good flat surface, or at least a glass. This is what they call glass when it's nice and clean. We do have some lines up there, but we can definitely take care of those. So This is perfect for me. I'm able to take care of it, and all I gotta do is squeegee it, get my glove out, and lay it down. Gotta use a fresh wrap glove, and of course my custom squeegee. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start squeegeeing this out. You don't wanna let it sit for too long. Let's see. Nice and clean. So one of the biggest reasons why I do piece it instead of one is because you're gonna have an overall cleaner finish. As I mentioned before, it's gonna be way cleaner on the front, clean on the inside, and nothing crazy going on there. Yes, it may appear cleaner if it's one piece, if you stand maybe 3 feet away or something like that, but when you start to really pay attention to it, there's always gonna be some type of imperfections, especially with this color. Definitely doable with other colors, but this one will show anything. So it's like this panel almost laid itself. It is a bit trickier shape, but nothing too crazy down here. Yeah, when that temperature gets too cold and you're wrapping like that, it makes things tricky because the material starts to really get stiff and it could rip, it doesn't want to stretch as much and stuff like that. We do have heat here at the shop, but for some reason our heater is not working well, so I'm definitely gonna have to check that because yeah, I don't want to be freezing here. See, I like how smooth this one is coming out. So before I pull that knifeless tape that I set up, I'm gonna go ahead and heat it a bit. Make sure that this edge is all the way down and get a nice and clean cut. Customers came earlier for the Escalade. They were super happy when they saw it. So that makes me happy to see customers satisfied with the work we do, because we do put a lot of work and time into them. A lot of hard work and hours go into these cars to get them to look right. I feel like this is one of the satisfying things that you do whenever you wrap cars, putting this tape, because it just cuts the lines super smoothly without using a blade. It's pretty cool to do this. Take that out. Nice and easy. No blade. All right, so here we are taking a nap. No, I'm playing. What I do here is I'm actually cutting in between the panels, so not on the actual paint itself. I know sometimes it appears that you're cutting on the paint, but it's actually in between, so there's nothing there. We get the blade in there, and try not to have too much blade out, or don't push too far in. You gotta be super careful with it, but it takes a lot of practice. Push it in there with your squeegee. You gotta make sure that it really sticks in there. And you also gotta heat it. Always make sure to heat your edges. You don't want it to lift later on. We got this bottom section complete. It came out really good. I'm super happy with it. Up next is gonna be this top section here, and we're piecing it. So the tricky part on this one is definitely gonna be this area here, because see how curvy that is? I know I'm gonna have a bit of a hard time there, but I'm sure I can make it happen. Off the top, I can tell this is a redo. But I'm gonna continue because I wanna see how it goes. I consider this a redo because it has like 2 little specks of dirt in there. You probably can't see them, but I see them. Yeah. So I know that works there. All right, so it works, but I don't like those 2 little dots. Maybe not enough for most people to redo, but enough for myself. So guess what? All right, so try number 2. Let's see how it goes. I'm just squeegeeing with my hand, hoping that we don't get any imperfections. Just working my way down carefully. Nice. right, so this one is going real smooth. We do have one more area where it gets tricky. It's gonna be right here. You can kind of tell it has tension from here all the way up there. So let's see if I can make this work. I'm gonna heat it a bit. There we go. Nice and smooth. All I gotta do is pull those knifeless tapes. I don't know why I did that. I just kind of wanted to do it. Time to get these tapes. Gotta be super careful on this one. Stops there, then it turns. Nice, so it came out perfect. I was kind of scared that it wasn't gonna come out super smooth up top, but it came out nice, so happy about that. And don't forget that I am gonna put some red up here, so it's gonna go really good with this black. This one goes across the entire panel, all the way to the back. I always got to make sure to go back over the edge because I want to make sure that this edge is down and stays down. It also makes the edge kind of disappear, so now you're not able to tell that this was done in 2 pieces. So as long as you hit them right on these body lines, it comes out really clean. Finished up top and bottom. It looks phenomenal, super clean and perfect. No imperfections, no glue lines, none of that stuff. And that's the main reason why we 2-pieced it. I know it's doable in 1, but it is too risky and we don't want to risk that. We don't want to have customers coming back because the wraps are failing. We want to make sure customers get the best quality. So super nice, perfect finish on the top, perfect finish on the bottom. I like it. All I got to do now is trim up the edges and we're good to go there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking care of that now. Looks like we'll make it on time. These cars are almost ready to go. I just need a few little things and it's finished. So super happy. I like the way this piece came out and I'm glad you guys were here to check it out. Real nice, top and bottom, perfect, no imperfections, and that's what makes me happy and it definitely makes my customers happy. If you want to bring us your vehicle to get wrapped, check out the website jthewrapspecialist.com, and we also offer classes. So I'll see you guys next time.